We supposed to pray for that and not faint.
Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Yeah, every single nation will see the Lord will bring it down to your knees. Ain't no begging or plea. Silence when you speak to the king. See the gold when you're kissing on the ring. Israel for the win. Missile to your head like David with the sling. Mayweather in the ring. I can feel it burn when he scream. Control over people in the thing. Move like puppets on a string. Lord about to take his vengeance. Wipe the devil's seed from remembrance. Angels keep track of attendance. And second dose to turn from repentance. Try hiding in the caves and the mountains. It won't matter, blood spilling like a fountain. I can tell by the look on your countenance. How many getting killed, who's counting? Court press. You know it's coming down to the wire. Christ coming by the will of the Father, baptizing with the fire. Straighten out your path with the iron you choose. Better pick your desire. Is it better for your soul? And the devil is a liar. I've been washed by the word, now I'm going through the dryer. I can feel the heat, but I'm golden in the finals. I don't need a plug, the Messiah, my supplier. Put some respect on my name, better stay in your lane. Don't dare call me boy, call me sire. Only give praise to the higher. Feeling real blessed, cause my name means prince with the power. I remember what you did, I remember when you sacrificed the kids, gave us trash when you fed us with the pigs. From my people in the knees. Hammer time, you about to get the biz, don't beg, man, it is what it is. Yeah, it is what it is.
Every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. The King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Edom, you gon' bow. Ham, you gon' bow. Elam, you gon' bow.
To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Ammon, you gon' bow. Japheth, you gon' bow. Moab, you gon' bow.
To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
Bow down, let the kingdom come. Huddle up, nowhere to run. It's the end, but it's just begun. War starts from the side comes. From the sky, he can reign above, and that's better. Gotta stay true to the letter, so my garment all white like a leper. Here's my vendetta. Gotta put a sword to your brain, put the heathen in the grave for respect to my name. I need power, kill him in an hour. Bring down Esau till they turn to powder. Don't set the fire till they get devoured. Let fire rain down, cause they need a shower.
We in this building.
Most high in Christ bless. Staying strong with my fist to my chest. Grab a sword from my foot to their neck and tell them bow down, it was off with their head. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round. We gon' make them bow, faces to the ground. Kill them with the sword, cause we don't want them round.
Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. Vengeance, every knee gon' bow. To the King of Kings and Lords of Lords.
We in this building.
Yeah. Whoa, whoa, hey, whoa. Hey, I done seen the future in America won't make it. I can look at Europe and I see it for the taking. China's about to fall, the economy is breaking. We ain't asking for the kingdom, man, we about to take it. Take it. World domination, we gon' take it.
We in this
I
building.
don't need your money, yeah, we coming out the matrix. The London Bridge is falling, the Eiffel Tower falling, Statue of Liberty is falling, call that world domination.
Not in the zodiacs, but the stars line up right. Thought that was a plane, that's an angel made of fire. The Lord gon' flip the cards and it started with a fly. You been sitting in the church while your pastor teaching lies. We after the world domination. For the blacks, Hispanics, and all of the natives. For Dominicans and Haitians and Jamaicans. Like bleach to a white tee, you nations can't fade
We
us.
in this building.
Kingdom, break it down and build it up. Bring their treasures in the stores, tell them fill it up. All the nations drunk the cup, tell them sip it up. Even if their bodies dropping, they ain't did enough. If you not walking in the way, better get up out the way. Better watch your words, cause he right with what you say. If you work iniquity, then death you getting paid. judgment coming soon. I can't wait to see the day. I just seen the vision, presidents and politicians, all they kings and all they princes, everyone was bowing down. With the rod of iron, lift the banner up to Zion, speak against it, then you dying.
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Mic check. All right, here I
I
go.
can't see myself, man. Where we at?
All right, I'm in here. All right, there we go. Hey,
Shalom, family.
Hey, shalom, Israel. Most High in Christ bless you all.
Most high in Christ bless.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Redemption. Yeah.
We in this building. Hey, officer, look, bro. You see? Hey, y'all, listen. We need all y'all to, first of all, donate to the you see the subscription? Come on. Right there below Officer Abner.
Yeah.
I got to go ahead and say that. Donate, right? But also, we need y'all to share and get that last subscriber. Y'all see we at 7,999.
Push the button.
Hey, subscribe.
Yeah, push the button. Well, share the show right now.
How?
Also, can I say something real quick?
What, bro?
Hey, that's not updated. If you actually go to the page, we just hit 8,000.
Yeah.
All praise.
Push the button.
Yeah.
You said it's not updated. All praise.
All praises, man.
Hey, bro, that brother over there raising his hand like he in class. Bro.
Boom shakalaka.
Hey, man. What's going on, man?
Bro, you from Atlanta, bro. You ain't got manners, bro.
Wow.
Damn.
North Gwinnett County.
Oh, 8K. Look it up. 8K.
DeKalb County.
Yeah, 8K.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Hey, they say everybody in Atlanta got bidets.
Damn. Oh, man.
Oh, my bad.
love you, bro. We love
Hey,
you.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Brother,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
You light skin, but we love you, bro.
All
Hey.
praise, all praise.
All praise, man. Hey, so, welcome to another episode of Tuesday Night Redemption. Hey, we want to give a shout out and special prayers up for our captain that's traveling.
That's
You know
right.
what I'm saying? Send up prayers for Cap and his family. Cap, we love you. Lord's willing, we see you soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey. Cap. Yeah. Then also, we just, what did we just get done doing?
Bro, we just blazed the airways, bro.
Yeah.
We just left our very first podcast.
Right.
It was, what's the name of his podcast?
More Than the Masters podcast.
More Than the Masters podcast. I didn't want to butcher it, but the brother allowed us to come on, and he asked us a lot of questions, and he allowed us to clear up, the misconception that the people have about us. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And the brother said he was edified, and he said we could come back. So
Yeah.
it was
praise.
It went
All
really,
praise. All
really
praise.
good, really good.
Good job, man. Good job to everybody that had a part in making that happen, man. So all praise to the Most High.
All praise. Hey, everybody get a Lord a hand first of all. Get a Lord a hand.
Yeah.
Hey, look at this guy. Hey, put the camera on here. He's trying to be modest over here. Hey, give Officer Josiah a hand for making that thing happen, man.
Josiah putting in
Praise
work,
to the
man.
Lord, man.
Hey, all praise.
Putting in bricks, bro.
And last week, let's not forget about last week.
Yeah.
We had our very first barbershop sit down.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. All praise.
So the work getting done. All
Yeah,
praise.
man.
All
We're in
praise.
this building.
And shoot, we got another one when? Tomorrow? Is it tomorrow or
Yes. Friday.
It's Friday. Yeah, Friday. All praise.
Yeah, man. So hopefully we can get out there and deliver the word, man. You know what I'm saying? We're just trying to follow in the footsteps of our leadership.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, man, we can bring our people back here in this Augusta area, man, to repentance.
That's
you know what I'm
right.
saying? So, all praise to the Most High for that, man.
They need it. They need it.
Hey, so what we got? What we got going on today? Hey, so you guys already know, man. I want to introduce you. So I'm Officer Tobias to my left,
Officer Abner.
to my right,
Officer Gideon.
to my far left,
Officer Nehemiah.
and to my right, far right,
Officer Josiah.
Officer Josiah. All right, so hey, this is the cast members
We in
today.
this building.
Yeah, we had to kick Officer Zane off because he's sick. And Officer
Got the
Car
gizzle.
Because he got him sick.
because he got him sick. So we had to kick both of the Z's off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, feel a little lighter over here too.
Yeah, it does. It does. I'm talking about light, like L-I-G-H-T. I'm talking about that kind of light. You know,
Oh.
Yeah, because Officer Zane, he suck all
he suck all the light
from that side of the room.
Darkness, everyone.
Darkness, everybody.
Darkness is in the building.
You see that shadow on this side? We know where that's coming from.
Curtains. Tense the kid off.
All right. See, that's what that brother always want to pull a scripture. He want to pull a scripture. All praise.
Yeah, I
all
was talking
praise.
about the other LIT, but all right.
Yeah.
Oh, which one you was talking about?
Not heavy. Talking about, not heavy.
The opposite of heavy.
Yeah.
Got some elbow room. Certain brothers is gone, man. Got elbow room, man.
I want to see his face.
No, you can't see.
Nah, you can't see his face. He hiding.
All praise. All praise.
All right, so what we got? We got some. Everybody sharing? Man, ain't nobody sharing nothing, man.
Everybody sleep tonight.
Israel hard-headed and rebellious,
shares,
man.
Everybody needs
Israel,
to
stop being rebellious, man, and share. You got to share about 10. At least give 10 shares, man.
Press the button.
Yeah, press the button.
Yeah. Come on now. And then let's get we got some videos we can go over in the meantime till we start the topic.
Yeah, we most definitely got some videos.
Yeah, man. We got some videos.
Yeah, we got a couple videos.
Videos.
We got a couple videos. All right, let's go and get started.
Can we have some volume, IT?
Well, you know, Officer Card's in the IT booth, so it's going to be some type of sabotage. Yep. Officer Card's in the booth.
Life is like a gym. If you look over to the right, there will always be somebody in better shape than you.
Wait, that's not 50
But if you look to your left, there's someone who would die to be in your position.
Somebody
That's
put his
Curtis.
face up there.
In the gym of life, it's not about who's ahead or who's behind, it's about your own progress. You're not in competition with anyone else but yourself. Focus on your journey, your growth, and your goals. Every rep, every set, every step forward, those are your victories. Don't let what others have distract you from what you're building. There will always be someone who seems to have more, but there's also someone who looks up to you wishing they had what you do.
All right. So let me tell you why we played this video. Also, let me tell you why we played this video. Because there's a lot of fatness in Israel. So we had to play some type of motivational video to start out. So our brothers and sisters get in shape and push away from that dinner plate. They get in, hey, bars, put that on a T-shirt.
Bars.
Put that on a T-shirt. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we need motivation, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We need motivation, so we just had to give our people some motivation. Because I know some brothers, they watching the show and they at the gym. So, you know, give them a little motivation to lose that weight. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because like Cap say, the day of the Lord back is over. He don't say Lord back, right? He say, what he say, also just like, what he used to call you?
Lord back, beluga well.
Damn. All praise. Hey, put that ratchet video up on the car. So we finna get into our the show, but we got to start it off right.
Hey, but that's a real good thing that you're talking about as far as the weight loss, because everybody can benefit from weight loss. Even if you're skinny, you might be skinny fat. If you can't lift your body weight, if you can't do certain things, that's an indicator that you got to change your lifestyle. So it's not just for people that's, you know, noticeably overweight, but if you want to improve your body, take the time to go ahead and improve it.
And you think about it, when you're out of shape, you're a liability for everybody.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You're a liability for everybody. It's like, imagine marching and you fall out and somebody got to pick you up off the ground. They hurt their back. Now they got to go to the hospital.
Damn.
It's a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's go.
We're gonna play. Wow.
All right, hold on. Start it over. Read that, Officer Josiah.
Y'all want to know what would scare this new generation? Put them in a room with a rotary phone,
An
an analog watch, and a TV with knobs. Then leave direction on how to use them in cursive.
Damn.
That'd be all jacked up.
Hey.
Whoa.
Hey, that's facts, cause I'm gonna tell you.
That's some real stuff.
I think they stopped teaching cursive after the year I went through school.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna say no name. I'm not gonna do that. I know somebody that don't know how to write or read cursive. I know
What?
somebody. I know.
Are you serious?
You know a brother here?
I know
Here in the
quite
room
I know
now?
quite a few. I know quite
wow.
a few.
They can't write in cursive or read it?
Nope.
In our immediate area?
And let's not skip the clock.
Yeah.
Think about it. Everybody
Analog
watches
clock.
is digital now. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
Tell
right.
them, but they don't remember how to sit down and do those little clock worksheets.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that?
Bro, the rotary phone.
Yes.
Wow.
Where you had to wait for it to
Yes.
come back.
Yes. You couldn't just.
You couldn't just
They
hurry up
don't,
and
they
tap.
don't remember that. They don't remember that.
I think I was the transitionary period for the rotary phone because we just had it as kids as a toy. We ain't ever had to actually use the rotary phone. But
damn.
we got a chance to practice with it.
But look, also even with the toy, they put the numbers,
buttons on it?
The buttons on it. I remember growing up, I used to have the rotary phone with the string on it. You remember that?
Yeah. Yep.
But now you got to push the button.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. That's funny. That's really funny.
That's sad.
You gonna learn today.
But hold on, what's that last part he said?
TV with the knobs.
He said TV with the knobs, but no,
yeah.
he said leave directions on
In cursive.
In cursive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, them TV with the knobs, but they probably go crazy. You gotta
go
with
outside.
the wrench. You
You got to go outside and
with some pliers.
turn the antenna and
Yeah.
pick up service while somebody in the house tell you right there. The big antenna outside.
Hey, you remember like and when they start getting fuzzy, you have to slap that mug. Them TVs was heavy too.
Yeah,
They became like, you know how we got tables now.
Yeah.
Right,
They
right,
become
right.
tables and put the plasma on top of that. Hey, bro, I
TV
feel
stand.
old, bro. I feel
you talking
old
about
because
plasma.
I
TV
feel
stand for
old.
another TV.
Huh? Yeah,
TV
exactly.
stand for another TV.
Exactly. You throw the little blanket over it.
Yeah, you used to do that. You get the big screen TV that sat on the ground with the big ass back. And then you put the small TV on top of that.
Yes. You call that Bertha. You call that Big Bertha.
Yeah.
That TV was called Big Bertha.
Yeah, man, that's some old stuff.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
old,
Even
old
the video games. I remember I used to play Sega, used to play Nintendo.
Yeah.
Used to have to take the dang cartridges out and put it on
And put it on your shirt and
Right.
Now these mugs, they don't know nothing about that. Man.
Hey, I didn't know that you got it now that you don't even have to buy the disc. Like, you can just download it straight to the game.
Download.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
That's the way to do it now.
I didn't know that because I know my son, he was like, yeah, I got like 300 games. I said, what? In your bag? No, on my game. on the center, like on the console. I didn't know that. I didn't know they could do that.
And they doing that with the movies too, because like
you're right.
you download the movie, you pay. It's really a ripoff, because like on these sites you go, you pay for the movie, and the movie is on that app. So you quote unquote own that movie when you buy it. But what happens when you decide you don't want to re-up with the app?
Right.
That means you lose all
lose
the monies
all
that the movies you're supposed to own.
Right.
So it's a big ripoff, man. Esau's the devil.
That's why they want to keep you on auto pay. Keep you addicted, keep you attached.
Exactly.
And so you forget too.
Yeah,
You
that's
forget that thing, and 6 months later, it's like, when the hell did I pay Netflix?
The
I've been
next
trying
morning,
Netflix.
you got it's a video where you go to sleep with $10 in your account, and you wake up the next morning, you negative $5, and forgot that you put Netflix on $15.99 subscription.
Yeah, bro. Hey, but that's what Babylon the Great do for us, you know. It make us weak. Yeah. All right, let's play that next video.
Somebody said duck hunt.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I remember
what
that
you know
thing.
about that, Nashawn?
As a leader, as a man, as a father, as a husband, as a pastor. He took both me and First G.
Hold on. Start it over. Also, Josiah, please read.
Whoa. Said he
Please
took me
read.
in First G.
And let's make sure the people understand that this is taking place in the church. Your good old church on Sunday. Read that.
Here's the video of Pastor Allen introducing his husband to his church member as the first man of the church.
Wow.
Can't
I'm sorry. Hey, where the soundbox at, man? Got to do an old soundbox.
Did a hand clap.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Super late.
All right. Go.
As a leader, as a man, as a father, as a husband, as a pastor. He took both me and First G, my beautiful husband right there.
Ew.
First G.
First G.
Come on, bro.
This man is Oliver Clyde Allen, who calls himself a bishop, a member of the Rainbow community,
wow.
married to a man. You heard it.
Wow.
I can't. Hey, let me get one script real quick.
First G.
Let me get 1 Timothy real quick. 1 Timothy 3.
First
Because I know earlier the brother asked the question. He said, what separates us, right? There's no man on earth like our bishop.
Right.
No bishop on the earth compared to any man in our organization, bro. It's not one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Remember that question he asked? He said, what makes y'all different from this right here? And you pull this. Read.
1 Timothy chapter 3 and verse 1.
No.
Verse 2.
Go ahead.
A bishop then must be blameless.
I'm sorry. Start at verse 1.
Verse one. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work.
So it says if a man desire the office of a bishop, he desire good work. So this is their bishop, their pastor, Pastor Allen. He was introducing his husband. He said, my beautiful husband. Yes.
Thank you.
All praise you in the spirit. Read.
A bishop then must be blameless.
So how can you fix your mouth to be, how can you be blameless if you introducing a man as your spouse?
Bro,
That's disgusting. Read.
The husband of one wife.
Of what?
One wife.
Read it again.
The husband of one wife.
Bruh, it says the husband of one wife, not another man.
Right.
That's disgusting.
Right.
And you wonder why everybody leaving the Christian church, because this mess right here. But the sad thing is the people in the background cheering the mess on.
Right.
They cheer on anything.
They cheering it on. But guess what? Also, you only heard the big mouth black woman in the background
Right.
cheering it on.
Right.
That's it.
That's it. That's it.
Men in the church is too effeminate. They don't have no voice.
Exactly. They have no voice.
Their wife got their voice in the purse with their balls.
What men? They all docile, man.
All docile, bro.
All docile.
Oh my goodness.
Fish mail.
Yeah. Hey, read it. Finish that.
The husband of one wife, vigilant, sober, of good behavior.
Of good behavior. A man and man, that's not good behavior. That's nasty behavior.
That's stinky behavior.
Given to hospitality.
That's stank behavior.
That's poopy behavior.
Nasty work.
Nasty work. Read.
Apt to teach.
Apt to teach.
Not given to wine. No striker. Not greedy of filthy lucre.
So that's another reason they do it. They do this because, you know, it's the people that support that lifestyle, they gon' buy into it.
Right.
They're gonna give all their money to support this right here. Right. Read.
But patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house.
It says not covetous of another man
Another
rectum.
man's rectum.
Ew.
That's disgusting. Read.
Damn.
One that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity. For if a man know not how to rule his own house, how shall he take care of the church of God?
So the Lord say, first of all, it got to be a husband of one wife.
Right.
So if that order is already broken, so therefore you know your household is out of order.
Right. Hey, keep reading.
Verse 6, not a novice.
Not a novice, because these brothers that be set up in these churches as pastors and and bishops and all that, they not keeping God's laws and commandments. So all of them are novices.
Right.
Go ahead.
Lest been lifted up with pride.
They lifted up with what?
Pride.
Pride, right there. That's why you got a church full of pride. Right? Go ahead.
He fall into the condemnation of the devil.
Right. And because of that pride, they allow themselves to fall into the condemnation of the devil. You understand? Their word, their feelings, their emotion above Most High God word. That's their pride.
Yeah. Damn. Gay pride.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, somebody said they're with my dinner.
Wow. That's bad.
Oh man.
Horrible,
Hey, but that's
man.
a tragic problem because it's like, who the head of the household at that point?
Come on.
You see what I'm saying? Like that's confusion. That thing is out of order.
Bro, this place is the land of confusion.
Yes.
Bro. That's what Babylon means,
bro. It got to burn.
Yeah, bro. This place got to go.
It got to burn.
There is no reconciliation for this place, bro. This place just got it. The only way that this thing can get right is fire.
Fire.
Straight up, bro.
This place got to burn.
Yep.
All right, what we got? Yeah, just give us, the next one in the. All right.
Thought I had another one queued up.
Okay, you go ahead. So all praise. All right, so we done with our righteous rant. Yes. All right, we're going to get right into it. All right, so read the thumbnail also.
Watch and pray.
Watch and pray. All right. So this title here was inspired because all the things that's going on in the media. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff going on in the media. Our brothers and sisters are getting shot down in the streets. It's wars, rumors of wars. And I know oftentimes, like, we lose sight. Mm-hmm. We lose sight of what's to come behind all the atrocities and the violence and the pestilence. We forget. You know what I'm saying? So the scriptures say, watch and pray. So we're going to go right into this thing, all right? Go ahead, Austin.
I'm never going to bug out.
All right.
Can we play the video?
Playing it.
I think you're crazy. I'm never going to bug out. Where am I supposed to go? What are you going to do if you're in Manhattan, Chicago, L.A., Miami, or any other major city when a long-term disaster strikes? Don't forget to share and repost.
So he asked the question. He said he never going to bug out. A lot of our people don't even know what that means. Mm-hmm. They don't know what bugging out is. They're not even preparing to bug out, or they're not even questioning. Proof is, for example, on the prepping team. There's a lot of videos the leadership have done to prep and stuff of that nature. Our people don't even watch them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that show you that our mind our mind has not changed yet. Our brothers and sisters not taking it serious. You know what I'm saying?
Or even go back to the title where it say, watch and pray.
Exactly.
Because that's what we're watching for. We're watching for those signs of those things for the preparation of the return of Christ.
Right.
And we know with that comes persecution, comes famines, comes just like it say in Matthew chapter 24. Mm-hmm. All right. So the thing is that if you're not in tune with that, then of course you're not preparing for none of that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Right. But our people are watching Young Thug, Nicki Minaj.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? All kind of foolishness instead of watching what's really going on with the world.
Yep. Can I get a scripture real quick?
Go ahead.
Let's go to Micah 2 and verse 10. Micah 2 and 10. I guess I'll read it. Micah chapter 2.
No,
bro, we can read it for you.
What's going on, bro?
Goodness gracious, this brother, bro.
Very emotional.
Bro, he losing patience. He done forgot to watch it.
Micah chapter
losing
2
all kind of patience.
and verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction.
So it says this place is not our rest. Well, a lot of us, we're just comfortable. You might not live the best, but you look at other countries and you're like, well, at least I'm not over there. So you think that this place is where you need to be. You think that this place ain't going to be destroyed, and you think you living good. But it's telling you to depart from it. Why? Because this place is polluted, just like we brought out. It's a man married to a man that's over a church and televising this thing. He feels proud of that thing. He feels proud about announcing his husband. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things.
And people cheering it on.
Right. And people cheering it on. Right. That's why it's like we got to get out of that comfort zone. Because that comfort zone is why we're not going to prep.
Bro, everybody should have just got up out that church and walked the heck out.
Right.
That's what should have happened. But the way that the situation is here in this Christian church with these people, with the women running this thing, that's why Paul say women is supposed to be quiet.
Shut up.
They're supposed to be quiet in the
Shut up.
churches.
That's it.
That's a nice word.
That's
Be
a
quiet.
nice word.
Please, hush your mouth.
That's a nice word.
Stop talking quickly.
Stop. Yes, immediately.
Immediately. Just stop talking.
Please, stop the talking, because that's what happened. This place is the church is a damn joke. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of that. It's because women run the dang church. I don't care if they put a man up there. As you can see, the type of men that's up there is one to be married to the next man.
Right.
Covered in the next man's booty.
Right.
Damn.
Bro, the scriptures say covet the good gifts. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness, like keeping the law.
Not the funky ones.
This guy's all. Hey, some evil.
They covered chitlins and man intestines.
That's some damn. I'm telling you, bro. This is some evil stuff, bro. And this guy's sitting on a pulpit, and people giving him money. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that you think is righteous.
That ain't all he's sitting on.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
but you know what, though, officer? Look at the type of videos our people make compared to what Esau talking about right here.
Right.
Esau's telling, hey, finish the video. Play it from the beginning. This is the thing. Esau, he shared this kind of information for his people.
Right, all the time.
All the time. Meanwhile, our people be ready to post a video of a man introducing his man husband. That's bad. All right, play.
I think you're crazy. I'm never going to bug out. Where am I supposed to go? What are you going to do if you're in Manhattan, Chicago, LA, Miami, or any other major city when a long-term disaster strikes? Don't forget to share and repost this one. City folks really need to get this concept. Humans will resort to cannibalism within the first 2 weeks of starvation. And when people get hungry, they will be coming through your door. It doesn't matter if you have protection. They're going to come at you with 10 or 20 men with protection. You will not make it alone. You're not going to be able to defend your food and your family with a little bit of protection that you have. It will take an entire community of like-minded individuals just to outsmart the hundreds of thousands of starving people that are in full survival mode just to make it to tomorrow. And all it can really take is a cyber attack. It doesn't have to be bombs or boots on the ground. A few clicks of a mouse and 90% of the population are gone within 3 to 6 months. And don't give me that we've done it for many generations before technology. Humans are resilient and will adapt. Seriously? Those generations had the skill set necessary to survive. And recent generations need warning labels on Tide Pods and cleaning solutions to survive.
Damn.
Now let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to share and follow. AP out.
Man.
That's
Big facts.
And he went back to the first video, well, one of the first earlier videos we show about people not know how, the generation now don't know how to use an analog clock. They don't know about the rotary phone, stuff of that nature. So this generation here will absolutely die. They don't know anything about survival. They don't know. They don't care to survive. Because their life revolves around that cell phone and stuff of that nature. You know, our parents used to have to force us to come back in the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't crazy, bro.
Yeah. So, yeah. What he said though, he said that when, you know, I'm never gonna bug out. He was using sarcasm. You know what I'm saying? People think that, like Austin Miles saying, this place is gonna last forever, but when they turn that water off, people are gonna die like this. Because how many people know how to purify water? How many people have water stocked up? The things that leadership been bringing out for the last couple of years since COVID is like, you know, leadership been saying, hey, burn the fat and prep. Burn the fat and prep. But guess what? Our people still not burning the fat, neither prepping, you know? One of y'all had some of that? The video?
Yeah. No, I was just looking at it. It made me think of a video that I had seen the other day. It said that this Gen Alpha, a lot of the older Gen Zers are calling them the brain rot generation because they're on like Roblox or Twitch or TikTok all day long. So basic skills, they don't know. They don't have that.
I think that is key. I was out in the neighborhood the other day, and kids were actually outside playing. You don't see that. I was like, dang, that's what you can build upon, because kids be cooped up in the house. They don't develop social skills. They don't develop nothing. Seeing his kids outside, just at least throwing the ball around, like stuff like that. Now it's like, damn, that gives a little bit of hope. But other than that, it's like, nah.
Supervised.
Because
kids that go outside and play in the hood, they're not supervised.
Nah.
So little girls be twerking, little boys be touching and feeling, and all these type of things are trauma that carry on with us in our youth, adult youth, and up to adult life, where kids get touched or kids get snatched up because they're unsupervised while playing outside. So that's a key point, and to make sure that your kids get outside, but supervise them as well.
All right, let's go to the next video.
Shit's getting weird. Pardon, infinity.
This is the world's luckiest man. Meet Frayne Selak. In 1962, a train he was on derailed and plunged into an icy river, killing 17 passengers. Selak swam to safety with a broken arm and hypothermia. The following year, during his first and only flight, a malfunctioning door ejected him from the plane, landing him in a haystack. Over the next few years, Selak survived a bus crash into a river, 2 car explosions, and being hit by a bus. Despite these close calls, in 2003, Selak won $1 million lottery.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I searched to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go.
Hello, Captain and crew. This is your captain speaking for Flight 777. We'll be taking off shortly. Weather looks good. Just want to make a quick announcement for our very special guest, a very lucky man who just won the lottery, $1 million. Welcome, Frayne Selak.
Boom, boom. Sir, we're about to take off. Can I help you with something? Can I get the next flight? Why? What's the problem? Are you okay? No, I'm fine. Just a hunch. Yeah, he's lucky, but what about everybody else that died? That's the devil. I know the devil when I see the devil. Okay? Skirting death and then win the lottery? That's the devil, bro. I'm not getting on a plane with this motherfucker. I'm not getting in a car with this motherfucker. I'm not getting in a bus. I'm not even walking next to a motherfucker like this.
All righty then.
All right. Officers of car, what was that?
Officers of car.
What was that?
Maybe it was the funny segment of the show.
Yeah,
where people just laugh.
Yeah, the brother recognized that. It's like, yo, that dude's a damn devil.
You have another video? Excuse me, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. He said that. So that was based off of a real dude. It was based off of this guy.
All right. Yeah. What?
Okay.
All right,
Yes.
Very
all right.
funny.
All right. All right. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all brothers, get in the spirit.
Yeah.
Get in the spirit. Put the next video up.
I guess while they get that, so I talked to somebody earlier, and they didn't understand the magnitude of what's going on with Diddy. So they were talking about they felt bad that Diddy's on trial. They were like, yeah, they trying to ramp up all the celebrities. It's like, are you paying
That's what
attention?
Negroes never get the details.
Right.
They never want to hold anybody, their so-called leaders, accountable. First off, your leader is an entertainer. You know what I'm saying? That's number one. That's what we got to realize as a people. The people that we look up to and that we idolize, they get paid to entertain white folks and Negroes. You know what I'm saying? They're not your leaders. So you can't expect for them to behave in a respectable manner. All right? So you give anybody some money, guess what? They're going to do that type of stuff. And Diddy, it gets real. I don't know. Did you guys find any articles on what's going on?
Have you ever been swallowed up?
Yes.
Right. He had been.
Yes. Diddy might have been going to this guy's church too. After what's his name's church? What was it? What was his name? T.D. Jakes. He might have been going to Mr. Allen's church. But there is try to find that article on Diddy. But let's play this in the meantime. Play this in the meantime, please.
If you have a family, wouldn't you do everything you possibly can to protect them? If you have a family, wouldn't you do everything you possibly can to protect them? Very least, you can just get food to keep them alive during a disaster. A lot of long-term food storage options out there. Some may be better than others. Those disasters, they happen, unfortunately. Forest fires, they happen. With some gas mask respirators for your family wouldn't be a bad idea. And getting emergency antibiotics is an awesome idea. Get your bags packed, ready to go. Backup emergency power, the solar panels to charge it. And the means to filter water when the water is just uncertain to be drinkable. One of the easiest things you can be doing right now. Just getting some water filters. There's a lot of options out there. And the radiation in your water could be a real thing. So you get a radiation water removal filter.
Stop.
How you testing that?
Yeah.
What's radiation in your water? How would you get that?
He said SRS.
Bring it out.
How would you get that?
You said SARS.
You get radiation in your water from nuclear fire.
Bring it out.
All right. So our enemy, even they are already anticipating the nukes dropping. All right. So the thing is that we got the layout and the blueprint already in the scriptures. Go to 2 Peter chapter 3 and 10. I think it is. That's it.
Yep.
Yeah, read that.
The book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
That's what Grandma and them used to say. Baby, Jesus is going to come back as a thief in the night. And you always used to hear it, but they never explain what. It's like they just read that verse and just stopped, just like they did John 3:16. You never get the real understanding on what does that mean. What is that? Okay, he's come back as a thief in the night, right? Watch this, read.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
I never heard this part. Till I came in the truth, I did not know the continuation of this scripture right here. Read that part again.
In which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise.
So what's the heavens? It's talking about that sky above you. It's going to pass away when that nuclear missile hit, right? Watch this.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
So what can melt the elements with fervent heat? What can melt everything around you? A nuclear missile. That's it. Watch this. Read on.
The earth also. And the works that are therein shall be burned up.
Everything going to be burnt up, right? Read on.
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved.
Everything that you work so hard for, day in and day out, you miss the Sabbath for. A lot of y'all willing to give up the Sabbath. A lot of y'all willing to give up God's high holy days, right? Some of y'all don't even care to know God's high holy days. But you do all of these things in hopes of that this place is going to last forever. Right. No, God said this thing is going to pass away. All the elements going to be melted up. Watch this, read.
What manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
So you got to be what? You got to be dug in these scriptures, in this Bible. That's where your focus and your attention needs to be. Even the heathen know that. That's the reason why they talking about they getting radiation filters for water, right? Read on.
Verse 11. Verse 12. Looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Lord, when the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
So the coming of the day of the Lord. So everybody waiting on Jesus. You people in the Christian church that have been waiting on Jesus to come back. Guess what? This is what Jesus is coming to do. All right. So now, are you going to take part in the blessing behind it, meaning the deliverance for the children of Israel? All right, which is the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? Or are you going to take part in the fire, in the judgment that's coming to all these nations for what they have done to the children of Israel, right? So you got to figure those things out. You got to recognize that, listen, hey, I might have been walking in the wrong direction. When you looked at Pastor Allen and his husband, you should already know you in the wrong place. If you were sitting there in that congregation, you should have walked the hell out and say, hey, man, I know this can't be right. Because God's laws say that this is not right. Right? So it's like our people just got to come back. We got to come back to that, man. You feel all right? That video's finished?
Hey, Austin, can I back you up with a script?
Yeah, go ahead.
Get Revelation chapter 8 and verse 8. All right, because this is prophesied that the waters are going to become polluted by that nuclear fire. Read that.
Book of Revelation, chapter 8 and verse 8. And the second angel sounded, and as it were a great mountain burning with fire.
It says burning with what?
Fire.
What kind of fire? That nuclear fire. Read.
Was cast into the sea.
Cast into what?
The sea.
Cast into the sea. Read.
And a third part of the sea became blood.
So it says the third part of the sea became blood. It became polluted by that nuclear radiation. Read.
And the third part of the creatures.
Just in case you don't believe it, read.
Which were in the sea.
So it says the creatures that was in the sea, read.
And had life.
They had life, read.
Died.
They died. Why? Read.
And the third part of the ships.
Those battleships
were destroyed.
Jump over to 15. Was it 15 or 16? No, 16 and 3.
Revelation chapter 16 and verse 3.
Read.
And the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea.
Upon the sea. There you go again. Read.
And it became as the blood of a dead man.
Because it was war. Is war going to take place in the sea? This war is going to take place in the sea. It's going to be a big battle. Read.
And every living soul died in the sea.
Because the water was polluted. That nuclear radiation. So it's going to. Esau know that. Esau know that his day is coming. So that's why they got water filtration systems that's not going to work when the water becomes polluted. Right. It's not going to work.
That's why that's why and that's why they seem like they watching more than our people watching.
They are. Right. Also, they are.
Our people watching to find out about how many points LeBron James scored and if his son Bronny and him if he going to call him dad on the basketball court. Meanwhile, these people preparing for the day of the Lord. Like they the ones that's going to get delivered. Right. Go to Zephaniah 1 and 14. We got to talk about these things. We got to talk about these things because you got to watch and pray. Watch what? Watch what's getting ready to go down before the great day of the Lord's return.
Right.
All right? Read that.
Because Zephaniah chapter 1 and verse 14.
Come on.
The great day of the Lord is near.
Uh-huh.
It is near.
It's near, Israel. The great day of the Lord, it is near. I know you used to hear Grandma and Grandpa say it all the time, but guess what? They didn't have the understanding of the Bible like we got it right now.
Right.
We telling you the day of the Lord is near. Read on.
And hasten greatly.
Uh-huh.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord.
Uh-huh.
The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Come on.
The day is a day of wrath.
It's a day of what?
Wrath.
It's going to be a day of wrath. You talking about you waiting for Jesus to come back. Okay. You going to see what Jesus going to do. We already ready. Right. Watch this. Read on.
A day of trouble and distress. A day of wasteness and desolation.
Wasteness and desolation from what? That ICBM missile. That's what it's talking about.
Right.
Your radiation water filtration package ain't going to do nothing when the Lord decide to drop them bombs on this place and destroy everything. All right, read on.
A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds and thick darkness.
That's what it is. You ain't going to be able to see. When they say the heaven's going to pass away, that's what it's talking about. That smoke going to be so thick, you ain't going to be able to see the sky no more.
Right.
Read.
A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities.
Against the fenced cities, right? Just like this place, well protected, or the Iron Dome over there in Israel.
Right.
All that's going to be destroyed. Read on.
And against the high towers. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men.
They going to walk. They ain't going to know where to go. That's what it's talking about. When somebody blind and they grope and they don't know where to go, they running, banging into things, it's going to be crazy. Nobody going to know what to do, right? Because these generations, just like the officers was bringing out, they're getting weaker. So now in times of distress, they're not going to be able to. Once Publix is closed, once Piggly Wiggly's is closed, once Walmart shut down, what you going to do?
Right.
Read.
Because they have sinned against the Lord.
Because they have what?
Sinned against the Lord.
They think it's okay that Pastor Allen has a husband. They celebrated when he announced that, right? That's what our people are into. They into celebrating evil. They pastors come up with evil, and guess what? They all in agreement with it. Read on.
And their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung.
That's what it is. That's what's going to happen to you if you do not repent. You guys look at us like we crazy. We out here trying to save your life.
Right.
That's what you don't realize. We out here trying to save your life. But y'all don't want life. Y'all want death.
All praise.
That's it. I don't want to. Yeah.
Hey, all praise. All praise. Also having yes on?
Go ahead.
All praise. Hey, jump over to Haggai. What's that one? Haggai 2. Is it Haggai 1? Or it might be the one that say the judgments are not slack. Zechariah. There you go. I thought it was Haggai. Is it 2? Sorry, we'll go back. We can get it on after the commercial break. All right? We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back, y'all. So stay with us. Make sure you share, and most importantly, donate. All right, Abner, you'll point at the QR code. Make sure you donate. All right? All right, with that, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
We go the distance, across the waters, teach our people, this is a mission. 12 tribes worldwide, this is redemption. Yeah, this is redemption. This is redemption.
When you look in the mirror, what do you feel? Fearlessness, austerity, masculinity, godliness. But what does your beard say about you? Get definitive results with the bold, natural scents from the Manly Badge of Dignity Beard Oil and ignite the king in you. Because it's important to look how you feel.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I die for the truth, it's a win-win. And going to the end, going all in. Going all in. Going in, going in.
People, this is a mission. 12 tribes worldwide, this is redemption. Yeah. This is redemption. This is redemption. We go the distance. Cross the waters, teach our people. This is a mission. 12 tribes worldwide. This is redemption.
Yep.
Hey, also, I want to answer that question real quick, too. One, the sister asks, yes, you should purchase your filtration straw still. We was talking about something else with Esau.
Yeah.
Esau got nuclear filtration straws. Well, nuclear water filtration. He's not going to be able to purify nuclear. What is it called? Radiation
water.
Out of the water. He's not going to be able to do that. But yes, as far as the filtration straws, yes, make sure you get those. All right. So we're going to continue to move along. Yeah, also Tobias wanted that.
Oh.
Hey, bro, you might be 50 Cent little brother, bro.
Read that. What's that say, man?
Oh, man.
Well, you got 50 Cent. I don't want to see. I want to see the real thing.
Come on.
I want the real thing though. But yeah, this can last. I mean, 50 Cent's little jokes is funny, but this is really serious stuff. What they accusing his brother of? And it's important because for us as Israel United in Christ, we go out there on the streets and we also, of course, we teach God's laws and, repentance to our people. But we also do missions where we go out there and look for missing brothers and sisters and things of that nature. So a sex trafficking ring, which is what this brother is accused of, if in fact he is responsible for doing that, a lot of these missing sisters, a lot of these missing brothers and things like that we can't find can be involved with this right here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because they're saying it's a large scale operation where people are getting moved out of the country. You know what I'm saying? For this thing to go down. And you know what? It be the same people that's there jamming, listening to his music. Right. Our brothers and sisters that's listening to these musicians, guess what? They're the same ones responsible for possibly taking them out and using them as sex slaves, doping them up on drugs. There's all kinds of charges in there when you read through it. And so, like I said, if indeed, this man is responsible for doing that, it's some real evil stuff. You know what I'm saying? And our people got to come out of dealing with that evil communication because, as you can see, these people don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? They bundle you up, they drug you up, bundle you up, and ship you off in a container, and you out there having to sell your body just to stay alive. You know what I'm saying? But you spent your last to download this person's album, spending money on what's that app called? That music app where you can download all this wicked, evil music when righteous music is right there in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Righteousness is right here in front of you in the Bible. It'll save you a world of hurt than dealing with these wicked, evil entertainers that don't care nothing about their people.
Hey, also, and another thing, too, Diddy is just the face of this whole ring type of thing. Right. It's people way
fall
more.
Man.
Yeah, he's the fall man, but it's people way more powerful than him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And the thing is like Austin's saying, this is why we go on the streets and teach our people, because we fighting against these demons in high places. You know what I'm saying? These people they use influencers, black influencers, Diddy. They call him an influencer. People do. They use people like him to push their agenda. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That's why it's so important that we got to change our mind. We got to fix our mind. And it'll help. It'll prevent stuff like this. Right. You know what I'm saying? It'll prevent stuff like this.
So read that article, Officer Josiah. What did it say?
The Miami Herald. AR-15s, drugs, and 1,000 bottles of lube.
Damn! What?
1,000 bottles of lube.
1,000 bottles of lube. What the heck is you doing with 1,000 bottles of lube?
You twibber.
Freak off supplies.
That's it right there. Hey, that's exactly what it is. It says freak off supplies. What is a freak off?
Don't Google it. A freak off, we just gonna call it a Diddy.
A Diddy.
A Diddy.
Just what it is wickedness in a nutshell. All manners of evil going off. As a matter of fact, when the children of Israel, when Moses was gone, guess what? That's what they had. They had freak offs. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's what is reestablishing itself right here in Babylon the Great. These mugs is having freak off with TD Jakes and all kind of other celebrities taking part in these things, right? It says supplies found in Diddy's mansion raids. Woo! Let's read it.
When federal agents raided Sean Diddy Combs' mansions in Miami and Los Angeles, they found.
I think there's an S on the end of that.
They found weapons, drugs, and evidence of freak offs. That the music impersonate.
I
can't see that.
Impresario is
believed to have hosted, according to the federal indictment. The indictment, which was unsealed,
indictment,
which was unsealed on Tuesday, accuses Diddy, 54 years old, of running a racketeering conspiracy.
And this is what you have at 54 years old. This is what you have to teach the young men. This is what you have to teach his sons. He got sons. He's 54 years old doing this stuff.
But his boys following in his footsteps also.
Yeah, little spoiled brats, just like, what do you call them? Entitled.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Read on.
Diddy covered up abuse, sex trafficking, including at Star Island Mansion, indictment says. Women and sex workers recruited by Diddy and his staff was forced to participate in freak-offs.
So, now, I know they got Diddy, right? They got Diddy because he's a man. It's at his house. But do you know the number of people that it took to be able to pull something off like this for so many years?
Right.
You know how many people have knowledge of this that are acting like they don't know and they ain't saying nothing? Hey, Star Island, if I'm not mistaken, you can't just drive on to Star Island in Miami. I believe you have to drive on and get shuttled to Star Island, right? So you just can't just move in and out of there like you just jump on the dang freeway and go. Meaning, people that's going in and out, they have to know and see these things going on. Right. And the people that are on Star Island ain't little old you and me. We probably we never heard of Star Island until we just read this article.
Yeah, I ain't never heard
also,
of it.
so another thing about Star Island, the president, well, Donald Trump, he has the biggest mansion on Star Island.
Oh,
yeah, he has the biggest mansion on Star Island, and when they have those elite meetings, it's something I found out about a couple weeks ago. When they have those meetings, they rent out his mansion to have those meetings, and you can look it up. It's all on the internet. Yeah, he got one of the biggest mansions on Star Island. Yeah, wow. Donald Gene Trump.
That's where you go and grab him by the.
Yes, that's what you do.
Wow.
Yeah, because years ago, similar allegations were brought up against the owner of the Patriots.
Right.
And we don't hear about them things no more.
Pat,
Belichick?
Belichick.
That's the coach.
It was the owner.
Right.
The owner of the Patriots. Right?
Oh.
But those allegations were brought up, and you don't hear about them
washed
anymore.
away.
Right. Washed away. So those the people that behind the scenes, and Diddy's just in the forefront and taking the fall for it.
Yes. Yep. And that's what they do with all the so-called influencers they put in our communities. They have this. They allow them to get real big, and they allow them to get all these charges and build up all this. They build a case, and when the heat come on them, they got the fall man.
The fall man, the Negro.
Just like what's his name? Pee Wee Longway. Is that? Yeah. Y'all seen that come across the news feed today?
Yeah, he got caught with.
Yeah, $250 million worth of drugs.
Oh wow!
Damn. And he's a influencer rapper.
Right. Wow. Go to Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 21.
Oh, it was Robert Kraft. That was his name.
Yeah, Robert Kraft. That's his name.
But you know what? It goes to show our people that guess what? You can have all the money you want, but guess what? You gonna be the fall man for Esau.
Right.
Esau ain't gonna hold you. He ain't gonna hold his people to the same standard that he gonna hold you to, and he gonna make you a living example. Read that.
What verse?
Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21.
Book of Proverbs chapter 11 verse 21. Though hand join in hand.
So you think you cool because you live next door to Donald Trump on Star Island, right? Where all these little celebrities live. Hey, look at the picture on the screen real quick. Show that. You guys got some more, like some aerial shots.
Yeah, they said it's an artificial island.
Yes.
It's not even a real island. They made that.
Yes. There it is right there. That's how you get in. That's the only way in, the only way out. Right there.
Pull up Trump House, too. Just type in Donald Trump.
See if you can get an aerial shot real quick, and then, yeah, that one right there might work.
Yeah. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah. So as you can see, they off on their own little area.
Hey, also, it's only 40 houses on that property.
Yeah, only 40 houses.
It's like 40 houses on that island.
Hey, if you ain't been to South Florida is very well overpopulated with people. So these people got 40. There's 40 houses where these celebrities get to they live on, and they do all kind of manner of evil with each other.
Yep.
As you can see, there's only one way in. you ain't just gonna roll around there without getting checked.
Right.
All right. So everybody that's on that island knows about what's going on in these houses here.
Right.
You can't tell me nothing different. But Puff Daddy, you're black behind. You gonna be the fall man. Why? Because of what we just read. Read it again.
Right.
Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
So though you join hand in hand, you think it's cool. You doing your little freak offs and you invite Esau there, and guess what? Esau probably over there freaking off with you. But they not gonna get that judgment that you gonna get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You better ask R. Kelly. Because guess what? R. Kelly wasn't the only one doing the evil that he was doing, but he's surely enough sitting behind bars rotting.
Yep.
All right? So our people got to wake up and realize, hey, it don't matter how much money you have. When they ready for you to be that fall man, guess what? That's exactly what you're going to be. You're going to be that fall man.
Hey, Austin, can I grab a script real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, give me Proverbs chapter 13 and verse 21. Because these brothers and sisters in the celebrity lifestyle, they love to do sin.
Right.
Sin. Not realizing that, they stay in sin, evil is going to constantly follow them. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 13, and verse 21.
Come on.
Evil pursueth sinners.
Evil what?
Pursueth sinners.
So, Diddy ain't the first, and he ain't going to be the last. Right? As long as our people in sin, evil will constantly pursue us as a people. Right? So it's more beneficial for us to keep God's laws and commandments and come out of that sin. Go ahead, continue.
But to the righteous.
Right, but to the righteous, come on.
Good shall be repaid.
Good shall be repaid. So, brothers like Diddy can repent, you understand? And then he will start having good. Right. But a lot of them, they look at that, the clout, the money, the fame and fortune as good things.
Right.
But the Bible tells us what is good.
Right.
You understand?
Right. Can I get 1 Samuel? What is it? 1 Samuel 2 and 7? Because oftentimes we look at these entertainers and we think, oh man, the Lord blessing them. You know what I'm saying? But they didn't get their blessings from the Lord at all. Right. Read that.
1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 7. The Lord maketh poor.
So it says the Lord make it poor and what?
And maketh rich.
And make it rich. Read.
He bringeth low.
He what?
Bringeth low. And lift it up.
And lift it up. That's it on that? So oftentimes, read it again. Oftentimes we be looking at these celebrities and thinking it's the Lord that gave them their riches. You know what I'm saying? But they got their riches, and we know that they got their riches from their guy, the white man. But it wasn't the God of the Bible that gave them their riches. But best believe when they start getting that Negro wake-up call, that's the Lord. The Lord's showing them, hey, you got to rely on me. You got to depend on me, right? If in order for you to have, to get to where you want to go, you got to go through me. Because every time, think about it, every time our brothers get a certain level of fame and they don't have this, they always come to destruction. I was reading an article the other day. It was a brother. He paid $30,000 a month on child support.
Damn.
That's over $75 million in 21 years.
Right. Damn.
I did the math on it.
Ain't no way, boy.
So we be looking at these brothers getting these $250 million contracts, but they be paying child support for 70, for 21 years, right? Right. You do $30,000 a month. That's $75 million. So all that is gone. All that is gone, right?
Austin, go ahead, Austin.
So the point. Okay.
I was gonna say, what you're saying that a lot of times Esau plays off our people's covetousness. That's why they put these people up. Right. So just like we were saying earlier, instead of them watching that, okay, destruction is coming, wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes in diverse places and things of that nature, our people are looking with covetous eyes instead of watching for the day of the Lord.
Right.
All right. Get Psalms chapter 10, verse 2 through 4. Just real quick.
Book of Psalms chapter 10 and verse 2.
The
wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor.
Right. The wicked in his pride doeth persecute the poor. So a lot of our people, even with the manufacturing of Star Island, They know that, hey, all people are going to be looking at this, oh, man, this artificial island, it's a resort. All the celebrities go there. I got to go too, right? So they'll do anything to get to the point to where they can go to these places, right? Come on.
Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined.
Right, and a lot of times they come to the point to where, boom, they take it in the devices that they imagine. You understand? They imagine them freak-offs. You understand? Because before they even had the money to get all the women, that was in their mind. Man, you know what? If I had all these women, you understand? I can do what I want. Come on.
For the wicked boasted of his heart desire. And blessed the covetous.
And blessed what?
The covetous.
The covetous. Go ahead.
Whom the Lord abhorreth.
Whom the Lord abhors. So the Lord hates that covetous spirit that our people have on them. You know what I'm saying? Come on.
The wicked, through the pride of his countenance, will not seek after God.
Right. Come on.
God is not in all his thoughts.
Right. So as they're going through, getting 1,000 bottles of lube, getting the baby oil, having the videotapes, creating the islands, you understand? Flying the girls out or buying yachts and stuff. It's like all that, yachts. All that is on our people's mind instead of keeping the commandments of the Lord, of having God in our thoughts.
Hey, get that Proverbs 24:1. Yeah, officer is in the spirit, bro. Read that Proverbs 24:1.
The book of Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 1. Be not thou envious against evil men.
You hear what the Bible say? Don't envy these evil men, because that's what they are. Your entertainers out here, they teach you to break God's laws. They teach you to be comfortable in breaking God's laws. Because some of them, he a Christian, quote unquote, right? Say he loved God, he loved Jesus. He done made songs and albums, Christian albums, right? But guess what? All of it is that's what's going on in the church, the hypocrisy. You know what I'm saying? That this man could be doing all this evil and still call on the name of the Lord like he's a godly man. Read on.
Neither desire to be with them.
Don't desire to be with these folks. Our young men, that's what y'all desire to be. Man, I can't wait to meet Diddy, or I can't wait to meet TD Jakes. Well, nah, they don't want to meet TD Jakes. But they want to meet all these. I want to meet NBA YoungBoy. I want to meet this. I want to meet that. Right? The scriptures say don't do that. Read on.
For the heart studieth destruction.
That's what they do. Their heart studieth destruction. Their mind is on evil. Read on.
And their lips talk of mischief.
That's all their lips talk of. You can hear it in their music.
Right.
All their music talks about evil and wickedness, and how I want to steal your girl, lay down with your girl, how I want to kill you, how I want to sell drugs to this and do that. That's all that's in there. Read on.
The wisdom is a house building, and by understanding it is established.
So wisdom is how a house is builded, and by understanding it is established. All right, so that's what we got to strive for. We got to strive for that wisdom. That wisdom is the laws of God. Right. All right, so that's what we got to do. We got to stop envying these evil, wicked Negroes out here, period.
Hey, officer, another thing on, like, when we do, as a people, envy these famous or rich people, you got to realize famous and rich people are depressed. Famous and rich people always got to watch their back. They don't have no friends because they can't trust nobody. It's a whole bunch of stuff that goes with that lifestyle that you don't see in the background. And the celebrities, they're not going to put that out there. They might do a little documentary here or there, but they're not telling you what they're going through. Because you got to think about it, like Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, that's your homeboy.
He just died of a supposedly a drug overdose. Why would he have to get that high? You know what I'm saying? Why would he need to get that high if he living good?
Bro, they said every time they show the interview, it's like this brother was drugged up, doped up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why he got them. That's why he had them big ass teeth in his mouth. hey, officer, can I get one more? Yeah, that's Sirach 9:11. Because that's the thing. Like you was just saying, we got to stop envying these people. Because that's what it is, bro. Everybody wanted to be like Rich Homie when he first came out. Everybody. Everybody blasting his music. But nobody knew the way he was going to die.
Right.
Nobody. Read.
The book of Sirach, chapter 9 and verse 11. Envy not the glory of a sinner.
It says, envy not the glory of a sinner. Because why? The Lord didn't give them their riches. The Lord did not give them their riches. Satan gave them that, right? Read.
For thou knowest not what shall be his end.
It said, because you don't know what is going to be their end. Look at Magic Johnson. The brother got AIDS. Everybody was glorifying. Oh, Magic Johnson, da. That brother's sick for the rest of his life.
Right.
He put on his persona that, oh, yeah, he happy and this and that. No. Look at his son.
Right,
He's,
Ain't no way,
you understand? Look at his son.
That's some scary stuff.
That's some scary stuff.
Yes.
It's like we glorify these celebrities, but at the end of the day, they be hurting. They be sick. Read.
Delight not in the thing that the ungodly have pleasure in.
So don't delight in the things that the ungodly have pleasure in. Because one thing about it, these celebrities, they don't live a regular life.
Right.
You barely find a celebrity that got just a wife.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? For, like you say, like to say more than 5 years.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if they do have a wife, she run the household.
Right.
She done made a name for herself, and she ain't even the one that did nothing.
Right.
Read.
But remember, they shall not go unpunished until their grave.
That's the thing. We be trying to envy them, but the Lord say, hey, remember, hey, yeah, they might be living good, but guess what? They're not gonna go unpunished. They still gonna get jacked up.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's important. Like we can't get caught up with all the fashion,
That's
and
right.
the trends and the money. We can't get caught up with that stuff. All right. So all praise. All right. You gonna go to that next video also?
Yeah.
So we're going to see famines. I don't think there's any doubt about that soon. So we're going to see famines. I don't think there's any doubt about that soon. And when that happens, will people blame each other as they've been instructed to do, or will they finally figure out that this is all manufactured?
Well, they're building a bridge in the Darien Gap to make it easier for the NGOs and the WHO and the UN and the rest of them to drive people into the United States from the south. Galactic scale attempt to pull wool over our eyes is going on, and more people are seeing it. And they're seeing that people are being uprooted from their homelands and have been for generations. All it really takes is for people to realise that the trouble is not beside you, it's above you. It's not a big group. And actually their techniques are old, worn out and transparent. There's nothing to fear but the fear they sow. It's nothing less than your obligation to force yourself to be optimistic. You can't go to the dark side. Neil Oliver, thank you on that.
I love that.
So he said a manufactured famine is coming.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Famine is coming, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? We know that because, why? The Bible says so.
Right.
Famine is coming.
He said you can't go to the dark side, but that's not up to you. It's going to happen. I get a script on that real quick?
Bro, come on, bro.
The segues be phenomenal. I ain't going to lie. That transition
Second Ezra, chapter 9.
Bring it out.
And verse 2.
I got you.
Talking about, can I get a script? Bro, come on, bro. You been on the show all night and they ain't said nothing.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 2.
Come on.
Then shalt thou understand that
Start
it
at
is...
one. Start at 1.
Verse 1. He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
So we're fit to see how the highest will begin to visit the world that he made. Because the man just said that when these things start to happen, you have to look up and see. And then you have to remain calm and not be in the uproar. Go ahead.
Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes.
Which is we seen today, South Carolina, Georgia, California, all over the world. You see earthquakes, read.
And uproars of the people.
And the what?
And uproars of the people.
So when famine is created by America and by the countries that's in power right now, uproars will be of the people. So when uproars become of the people, that's what the Lord said. The Bible said that is when the Lord began to visit the earth. When all these things start to happen, that's why we have to watch and pray. Because these are uproars and the earthquakes. This is the Lord visiting the earth. Go ahead.
The uproars of the people in the world. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
From when?
Even from the beginning.
So these things are already written, and they have to come to pass. Watch and pray. Watch and pray. Is it?
All praise. That's a fire precept. All praise. All right, let's go to the next video.
new report warns more than half of the U.S. could face dangerous blackouts and outages this winter. Regulators from the North American Electric Reliability Corporation say the
Hold on.
nation's
Stop
power
real
grid
quick.
is
Going back to also Josiah's point, the chaos that America and all these other countries create, how are you predicting a blackout? How are you predicting a blackout that's going to take place this winter?
Right. Crazy.
How? So if you could predict the blackout, can you prepare for the blackout, or couldn't you prevent the blackout?
Yeah. Also, you got to stop making sense. You got to stop making sense.
I'm just saying, like, how is this? Because y'all do realize, like, here in the state of Georgia, I know a couple years ago, during hurricane season, a lot of the trees was falling on the interstate.
Right.
This was when Trump was president. He pushed out an order saying, hey, all the trees need to be cut for a certain distance away from the interstate so people could evacuate, right? So that's why you've been seeing a lot of clear cutting on the interstates. Like, they took all the trees out the median. They cut the trees back on the left and right side of the highway. So when these hurricanes come through, people can evacuate. So the same thing with this. Whatever is going to cause the blackout, why not prevent it? Right. Why not go ahead and start preparing for that? You see that? So therefore, you see Esau, they be putting it out there, but we the ones too dumb to listen. You know what I'm saying? They put it out there for their people, but we don't watch and pray. We don't watch at all. We don't watch the news. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't watch the news at all.
Bring it out. Hell, we don't take advantage of the opportunities we got. Like, you got people, for example, like the food shortages, right? We've already seen a taste of that. And people get food stamps every month, and instead of stocking up on, I don't know, rice, beans, things that, you know, you probably need to stock up on, they getting Cheetos, cereal, Hostess cakes, ho-hos and stuff.
You know, that's the thing, too. During COVID, they even opened it up, like the MRE, stuff of that nature.
Facts.
You could buy with EBT on Amazon.
Exactly.
They had it open up like that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people didn't take advantage of that. You know, the government assistance that was given, you know, like you're saying, they bought, oh, yeah, I'm finna go stock my pantry up on noodles and shrimp and crab legs and all this and that crazy stuff, you know. But they knew that was going to happen. And they knew that was going to happen, you know, because their people, Esau and their people, took advantage of that thing. So guess what? That's why they opened it up. Bro, Esau crafty, bro.
Right.
They crafty. They opened it up because they were the main consumers of EBT during COVID. You understand? The stimulus, they was the main consumers. So therefore, they made it easy for their people to stock up. They said, okay, these MREs, okay, we're going to put EBT. I ain't never seen EBT on Amazon in my life.
Right.
Never. And guess what? They did that thing. So yeah, bro, it's like, you know, like the waters, the canned water, stuff of that nature. They had all of that stuff.
Right.
And guess who was using it? Esau was buying that stuff up.
Yeah.
They was buying it up. But yeah, all praise.
Can't drop too many nuggets like that. I don't know.
Yeah, but just like that guy was saying, is like with them making a famine. Right. It's like one or two ways: either that shortage of food or this. Get 2 Kings, chapter 6. Real quick, just hit 24 through 26.
Book of 2 Kings.
Just 24 and 25. Come on.
2 Kings chapter 6 and verse 24. And it came to pass after this that Balhadad, king of Syria, gathered all his hosts and went up and besieged Syria and besieged Samaria. And there was a great famine in Samaria.
Great famine in Samaria. Go ahead.
And behold, they besieged it until an ass head was sold for 80 pieces of silver.
Okay, until an ass's head, a donkey's head, was sold for 80 pieces of silver. Silver for a donkey's head to eat. Dang. Bro, that's where this place is going. As you see, the food prices are constantly going higher and higher and higher.
Officer, I got to tell you this story, bro. Last month, we bought eggs. $9 for 60 eggs. This month, we bought eggs. Same eggs.
Yeah.
It is $16 for those same eggs.
Yeah, bro.
In just a month. So it went up $9.
Bro, they kept doing it. You know, I'm an advocate for eggs.
Yeah, we know. That's why your beard's so long. Egg power. Eggs.
Well, bro, it's like it had been doing that for a while. It's like the eggs had jumped up $13. Then they come back down $8. Then they jumped up $14. Then they come back down $8. And they kept going back and forth like that. So what you saying that they're coming back up, and it's like eventually they just gonna stay up there. You remember they was burning down them
chicken farms.
Them chicken farms and all that, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
But guess what though? Right now it's a recall on eggs.
Damn.
Crazy.
A lot of stuff. Every week it's a recall.
It's
a recall
on,
on eggs.
Yeah, bro. They recalling the ramen noodles. You seen that?
Yep.
No, I didn't see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
The deli meats, they recall a whole lot of stuff. Yogurts, all that type of stuff. Every week is something new.
Yeah. So what he's saying, that's 100%. It's gonna be forced. If the food supply is still there, there's gonna be so much contaminants in the food that it's like we ain't gonna be able to eat it. Or you take that risk of getting whatever infection or whatever disease they put in the food.
Right.
That's why Bishop was bringing out years ago. He was saying, hey, you sisters, when y'all do this grocery shopping, make sure you're not bird shopping.
Right, no pigeon
That's
shopping.
one of the pigeon shopping. Don't do that. If you got the funds, the means to do so, buy it, because this thing is coming. You know what I'm saying?
And don't get lazy.
Right.
When you buy it and stock it up, instead of
bring
going
it
back
out.
instead of going back to the store and getting what you need, you go inside the storage and start using that.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And then, now that the damn storage is all depleted.
Right.
Okay. You right back at square one.
Right.
That don't make no dang on sense. You know what I'm saying? Sisters, stop.
And it's gonna be portion control too, because it's like if you get this big, supply of food and you actually got to use it because it's an actual survival situation. If you burn through your supply in a short period of time, you're just gonna be asked out because a lot of people don't know. Like also, always bring out brothers don't know how to grow a garden. I'm not gonna say like I sit up here and I can grow different stuff like that.
Saying want to get his hands dirty.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers ain't got chickens. A lot of brothers ain't got goats. A lot of brothers don't have the things to replenish that stuff. So you got to learn portion control for the things that you do stock up. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But the thing is, though, we all have and had plenty of time to start learning these things. We got to take it more serious. I know Captain Shemaiah, Captain Yadun, they've been doing a great job at the prepping team.
Right.
You know, teaching us about solar, teaching us about your bug out bag, your get home bag, different like solar packs, stuff of that nature, things like that we can all, bushcraft, the prepping team, all of that stuff in general. Like they've been teaching us about this for the last couple of years, right? And these are spiritual men, so therefore it's like, why not? If you got a pantry full of canned goods, what is it gonna hurt? You know what I'm saying? What is it gonna hurt to build a bug out bag? Right. What is it gonna hurt to be prepared? That's the thing. We hate to be prepared. That's why we can't show up to work on time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we drag in being the last person to work, because we don't want to get up and prepare. We don't lay our clothes out the day before. We don't like to do stuff like that.
Big facts.
We just last minute.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Because we've been bred to just be workers.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? There's no forward thought. There's no planning. Huh.
What's that?
You guys just want to live from day to day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Week to week. And you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? And when you look at our enemies don't do that. But they taught us to do that. Why? Because we work for them. We work for them in them plantation fields, them sugar cane fields. And that's the reason why our mindset is like that. But with these scriptures, we got to renew our mind. You know what I'm saying? We got to change. We got to change the way we think. We got to change the way that we operate. All right? Stop operating from day in and day out and start operating weeks out.
Bring it out.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, my goodness. Weeks out? Yeah, weeks out.
Right. You
should know what you're doing. You should already have a plan in place. You guys should start planning. You know what I'm saying? That's what people, especially with our level of wisdom that we got in these scriptures, that's exactly what we should be doing. We should be planning out years in advance. The bishops, the deacons, the captains been talking about this stuff for years.
Right.
Now I see everybody else kind of jumping on board, going along with it. But we've been getting these classes on stocking up for years now.
Right. Yep.
You know, so.
And also, you know, another thing too, like the Lord even implemented Sabbath prep. Right. You know what I'm saying? In the time of Moses, he said, hey, you know, cook this, hey, can we get that real quick? Let's get that. Exodus, yeah. Read that real quick. And that's the thing. We got Sabbath prep. The Lord teaching us right there. Like, be prepared. Prepare your food. Prepare, you know, for the next, you know, don't be last minute. You know what I'm saying? Read that real quick.
Book of Exodus chapter 16 and verse 23. And he said unto them, this is that which the Lord hath said. Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
So it says tomorrow is the rest. Read that part again.
Tomorrow is the rest of the holy Sabbath unto the Lord.
So tomorrow is the Sabbath. Tomorrow, the Sabbath is about to come in tomorrow, right? Read.
Bake that which you will bake today.
So bake that what you're gonna bake today. So prepare what you're gonna. So you're gonna bake it today. You're gonna prepare it. Read.
And sieve that you will sieve.
So you're gonna bake and boil today. Read.
And that which remaineth over.
So the things that you have left over. Read.
Lay up for you to be kept until the morning.
Lay up, like prepare it. What do they call it? Meal prepping, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It says lay it up for the next day. Read.
And they laid it up to the morning.
They
as
laid
Moses bade them. And it did not stink.
It did not what?
Did not stink. Neither was there any worm therein.
It wasn't any worm in it. Read.
And Moses said, eat that today, for today is the Sabbath unto the Lord. Today ye shall not find it in the field.
You see that? So Moses was teaching us right there how to prepare, how to be ahead. You know what I'm saying? You ever see how sisters, we was early in this truth, sisters want to wait till the last minute when you about to walk out the door to get up and prepare your stuff? Right. No. Huh?
Is the sun down yet?
Is the sun down yet? No. We got to do it the day before. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that the thing is, we got to learn as a people, as a nation, to be proactive instead of reactive. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're very reactive. We're not proactive at all.
Right.
As a nation. That's why we always late, like I said. That's why we do everything last minute. And as we grow in this truth, we got to fix that as well. We got to fix that as well. I can remember years ago, you used to walk into Deacon Malachi class late.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm saying? Used to get on me all the time about that.
Hey, brother, why you late?
Bad.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's like we got to fix that.
Officer, why you late?
Yeah. Well, every time I see you late, bro.
But yeah, for real, we got to change that thing. All right, what we got? Next video.
Could face dangerous energy demands. A new report warns more than half of the U.S. could face dangerous blackouts and outages this winter. Regulators from the North American Electric Reliability Corporation say the nation's power grid is not up to the challenge of rapidly rising energy demands amid increasingly severe winter storms and extreme cold. The strain could cause the system to snap, setting parts of the country up for a repeat of last year's energy emergencies.
Hey, you know how they're going to sell this? They're going to say the border was open. So there's way more people inside America, like inside the state. So now the power grid can't
support the people.
Oh, my God.
That's what the guy was saying in the other video. He said
Exactly.
they're trying to push everybody into the U.S. to cause these things.
To cause chaos. That's what they do. And, I was telling somebody this other day, so I didn't notice, like, when the water tower, for example, the water tower, my water was off. Went home, tried to, take a shower, and the water was off. And, usually you could turn on the water, you get a couple of drips.
Right.
But I'm talking about when the main is affected, all that water is backfed back out of the house. So imagine going home and they shut the main off. We don't realize that. That's why we got to take advantage of those natural springs, those areas we got that we could fill water containers up. They got an app. What's the app called? Spring Near Me. I think that's what it's called. You got apps that tell you about where you can find water, free water at as well. So we got to we got to take all this stuff into consideration.
Yeah, all these things are tests too, because every once a month, your phone might jump to an SOS mode.
I seen
Then
that.
you got no access to your phone.
Yeah,
You
I've
can't
been
call nobody.
experienced
You can't pull up no tracking. You don't. If you don't know where you at, you don't know where you're going. If you don't know the terrain, you don't know where you're going.
Right.
Hey,
Bro.
You know, I'm sorry. Just a caveat. What you said, if I'm telling you, some of y'all don't even remember people's phone numbers. You better make sure that you remember them people's phone number, especially important people that you know that you need to get a hold of in the case of an emergency.
Right.
You better make sure you remember those phone numbers.
Right.
Straight up.
The only number people remember is 911. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Hey, also, y'all remember when the Verizon towers was going down?
Yes.
You had different Verizon towers was going down, and what it was affecting, it was affecting the cell phone service, some internet connections.
Right.
So some of these companies, their like their electronic payment, those card machines was running off of that Verizon or whatever wireless provider you got.
Yep.
And then once they go down, you're done.
Right.
And a lot of our people don't carry around, even just carry around a little bit of cash. They always want to do everything electronic. So even with that, that's one thing is like as far as prepping, because and those first few moments when something happens, you know what I'm saying, you might have some places that, all right, well, we just accepting cash right now. Right. And if you in a place to where it's like, all right, I ain't bringing nothing with me, let me grab something to eat and to drink, at least to get me home, some gas to get me home. And a lot of our people are not even prepared for that, just to have a little cash on you. Right. You understand?
Even the traveling. The other
too,
day, what is it? Me, Officer Gideon, Officer Zakar, we coming back from Jamaica, and Officer Gideon he paid for his ticket completely separate. Completely separate. Officer Zakar and I paid separately, but we pretty much was walking together, I would say. We got stopped through customs.
Damn.
All three of us. Gideon walking off the back of the plane, me and Zakar walking off in the front of the plane, but we all managed to get stopped to go through customs and get our bags searched and things of that nature. So it's like, why? You know what I'm saying? Because these people are tracking you. They have this thing now that you go through in the airport. When you're going through to check through the security gate, they're asking you to stop and take the picture.
Yep. Scan your face.
You don't find
Scan
that
your
scanning your
face.
face.
Yeah.
And they're not telling you that you don't have to take that scan. But our people do it in ignorance. Hey, step over here to the left, you do it, and you don't even realize that, hey, they are taking pictures to scan your face, so that way they can track you and know who you are, when you are, so they can keep positive control on who's here and who's not. And if you're trying to leave out, to stop you. You understand what I'm saying? That's what that's about. So we don't realize the signs of the time. That's why I say we got to watch and pray. Right. All these things, how we have that freedom of maneuver right now to kind of do what we want to do or go where we want to go, that's all going to come to an end, especially when this famine and stuff start to kick off. They're not going to let your black behind go nowhere. Then you're going to realize how free you are. So we tell our people all the time, hey, you're not free. You going to see how free you are when Esau say you ain't going nowhere. Right. You going to stay right here. You can, as a matter of fact, when they start locking it down by city, you can't even leave the dang city that you in. They almost tried to pull that. And I'm telling you, COVID was a trial run. Because they tried to almost pull that in COVID. It was like, hey, you got to stay within your area.
Martial law.
Yeah. And I was like, well, they didn't have enough people to be able to enforce it. And that's what they recognize. They recognize, okay, the local law enforcement not going to be enough to be able to do this. But the next time, guess what? Esau going to get it right. Mm-hmm. You know, Esau do a thing called rehearsals.
Right.
And that's exactly what that was. So we got to get our minds right, Israel. We got to stop playing games. We got to listen to what's being brought out, and we got to start executing. And listen, you don't got to go and do a large shopping immediately right away. Mm-hmm. Just take your time and pick off at it. All right?
Right.
Pay period after pay period. Just take a little money, set it aside, and get some materials and put them down. You know what I'm saying? Slowly but surely, you'll be surprised how fast you'll be able to be stocked up on certain items.
Right.
All right.
And utilize all the resources out there. You have
Yes,
the Golden
yes.
Harvest Food Bank.
Bring it out.
You have the prepping team. You can reach out to the brothers and sisters on the prepping team and, you know, ask them questions, watch the videos. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. And you can just do your research. Like, let me tell you, if you use it the right way, you can learn a whole lot on TikTok. There's so many different things you can learn on, you know, but of course our people don't use it for that reason. But it's bushcraft, it's, you know, it's like survival skills, survival tips. It's a lot of that stuff on there. You know, we got to start, you know, gearing our mind to, you know, the preparation. All right.
Right.
Oh, this video right here is really good. This is a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, read that. Read the caption.
CIA spy. What I did was illegal.
CIA is an espionage intelligence gathering tool. Espionage is illegal everywhere. Everywhere. Espionage is illegal inside the United States.
Right. So when you go kill bin Laden in Pakistan, technically that's illegal.
Completely illegal. The flight into Pakistan was illegal.
Right.
The U.S. troops on Pakistani soil was illegal.
Yeah.
Right? The killing of bin Laden wasn't legal. The taking of his body parts to prove that he was dead was illegal.
Right.
All that illegal.
So like, because we talk to a lot of, you know, ex-DEA people and people that know, we focus on the cartel here a lot in Mexico. And, you know, these kingpins, high-level targets for the U.S. A lot of times CIA is, at least according to them, helping the DEA gather intelligence. So when they go snatch a guy from his peak in some jungle in Durango and fly him to the U.S., that's illegal.
Yep.
Wow. So the CIA does illegal all the time.
And here's why. So, again.
Do you see why, wow, call us all, some people this might raise some questions?
No, I'm not calling anybody. I'm just saying you're not informed. You're not informed, and it makes sense because you're deliberately not informed.
Right.
Right? So here's how it works. The federal government has, I think it's like 23 or 26 intelligence community members right now. Yeah. So IC, intelligence community. Army has an IC component, an intelligence component. Navy has an intelligence component. DEA has an intelligence component. IRS has an intelligence component. Right? CIA is the central intelligence agency. All other intelligence comes through CIA to be turned into a final product, meaning a final intelligence report that's given to the president every single day, the president's daily brief.
Right.
All of those members of the intelligence community they all fall under the executive branch, and they're all granted what's known as an executive authority. That executive authority means this is the law of the land, but you, DEA, do not have to follow this law. You, FBI, do not have to follow this different law. You, NSA, do not have to follow this other different law. And of course, you, CIA, don't have to follow this other different law. So no one agency is granted leniency against the laws, but every agency is given a different presidential authority that prevents them from being prosecuted under the U.S. law for acts that support national security in that way.
That's incredible.
People don't realize this.
So
it's in the law.
It's a matter of national security.
Yeah.
Oh, this thing is crazy, bro.
Yep. And that's the thing. Like he said, in our ignorance, you know. Okay, all praise. So he said in our ignorance, they do all this stuff right here in our face, and we don't even realize.
We're asking the questions.
Or
about it.
ask any questions. Prior to this, I never questioned what CIA stands for.
Right. When he just broke it down, I finally understood. It made sense. I did not think about that the whole time. And you know what I'm saying? I've seen like how, you know, that thing functions because they got the DIA and stuff like that. But I didn't know that the CIA was a central hub for all these different agencies.
Right.
He just broke that thing down. I was like, damn, that makes perfect sense. You know,
which they all get different powers to break certain laws.
Right.
Yes.
Right. That's what he's saying.
They
As
all-
long as it benefits national security,
Right.
you can create an authority to break a law.
Presidential authority.
Damn.
So when he sit down and he's you know, drinking his coffee and stuff like that in the morning, he gets that brief, and the brief in there, whatever the case is, he sees something that's important, which is he doesn't read through the whole thing. It's highlighted for him.
Skittles.
Hey, yeah. You might want to look at this thing right here. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, we need to pass this.
He drank motor oil. Biden ain't drinking no coffee. He's a robot. Boom shakalaka. He's got to be a robot. He's drinking motor oil.
It's crazy, man. Crazy, crazy
Hey,
stuff.
but yeah, all praise. I mean, it's like we'll be crazy not to prepare. You know what I'm saying? We'll be crazy not.
Y'all got like a prepping clip?
Yeah. Officer Carr, Officer Ezra, can y'all put up the videos from the prepping team?
Yeah, play us a little quick clip, man, from the prepping you guys did.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got a clip, and also we have, we're gonna put the page up so you can follow.
Right.
Make sure you follow. We got some hot new content coming very soon.
Right.
All right. So put it on the screen for a second so they can see the.
Nice.
All right. Can you zoom in on the prepping team logo? Like, are you able to zoom in on that before we play the video? All right. So y'all go and subscribe right now. All right. Make sure you subscribe right now. All right. So let's just before we play the video, let's skim through some of the topics. All right. So we have medical, you have prepping. I mean, it says prepare your kids for a famine. So we got videos on how sisters should prepare the kids for famine. Going into cutting back on food. You know what I'm saying? We got videos on, experiments. Can a water bottle, can you put a water bottle in fire without it melting? You got those. You got how to build your own raised bed. You got how to use a tree stand for deer hunting. Go down. How to prepare your children for a blackout. All right. Keep going. Navigation tips. All right, go down. How to preserve food on long shelf life, like putting them in the Mylar bags. Decision making, because when it's time to make those decisions, with all the things going on around, you still got to be able to have a clear thought process. So we have that. Keep going. The basics about hunting. All right, what's in your bag? All right, going into what you should put in your bug out bag, or how to start the process of making and preparing your bug out bag, your get home bag. Go down. The difference between a bug out bag and a hiking tactical bag, which one might fit you best, right? All right, so you could go back up. And it's tons of other videos on there. Solar systems. All right, going into solar systems. The basics about fishing, water on the go, water filtration, all right? What things you should carry on the day-to-day in your pocket, on your person, right? All right, go back up. Let's play the clip from, let's get the medical one first. Yep. This is how to apply a tourniquet, or the tourniquet. Read. I'm gonna play. I'm sorry.
Meaning you're going to die if you have massive hemorrhage. Most people don't involve medical planning in any of the things they do.
After you apply a tourniquet, it requires some type of surgery or surgical support.
But the hard skill of practicing and knowing how to use this is going to be key. So I am Ezra.
Yes, sir.
I'm a 22-year combat veteran as a combat medic. So trauma is all I've done for the last 22 years. So tourniquets.
All right, so y'all go check that one out. All right, go check the video out. Play the next one. And guess what, y'all? All this information is free. All this information is free, you know. Hey, just so y'all know, that's us. Just so you know, we really went out there and went through this course so we can bring the skills back to the body. Right, you know what I'm saying? It's not something we just telling y'all to do, and you know it can be done. It's just you got to start somewhere. All right, play.
Right here, my father gonna be here. These are those type of scenarios you want to be in.
Test your equipment, test your skills, hone in and strengthen those weak points in order for you to get better and better and better in your prepping.
Nice. Nice. Fire, bro. All praise, man.
All praise. Y'all make sure y'all make sure you go and subscribe to that channel. All right. All right. So, yeah. Anybody had anything to say before we close out?
Do your thing, Drew.
All praise, all praise. So we gonna close out. Also, Abner, can you point at the QR code for a second? All right. So make sure you go and donate today. Donate to the Booster Club. Put your brick in. You know what I'm saying? You can help. All right, you can help. This is how we send the prophets across the country, across the globe, to teach our people, all right, that never heard this gospel before. This is how they hear the gospel right here by your donation. So make sure you support. All right? All right, we're coming to the part of the show that everybody hate. Rate our broadcast. So point at the QR code, open the camera app, point camera at the QR code, tap the banner. All right, it's a little icon that's gonna pop up here on your phone. Click on that, fill out the survey. It take about 5 seconds, right? And make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon. So when we come on,
alerts.
Yes, the alerts. Whenever the show starts, you'll get a live alert. All right, next slide. All right, make sure you follow us on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, X, YouTube. Subscribe, all right? And make sure you download IUIC TV. IUIC TV. So whenever they decide to shut us down on YouTube, guess what? You still have IUIC TV. And they also have all the documentaries, all the, interviews with our bishops, our leadership. It has all of that. It has also movies, righteous movies on that thing. All right? The Curse of Miriam, Joseph's Dream. What's the one with the kids? Watch and Read. We have all that great content on there. So you don't have to go nowhere else. Right there, IUIC TV. Make sure you download that. All right?
What's the name of the channel?
Yeah, I just posted the link for the Prep Team YouTube channel right there in the chat.
All right, make sure you go and subscribe to the Prepping Team. All right. Give y'all a couple seconds to go and subscribe to IUIC Augusta as well as the Prepping Team. All right. All right, so with that, we're going to say shalom. Lord's willing, we'll see y'all next week.
Shalom.
Shalom. Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless you all.
Across the waters, teach our people, this is a mission. 12 tribes worldwide, this is redemption. Yeah, this is redemption. This is redemption.